Engage in these life reflections. Ever wondered what loneliness can teach you about yourself? It's known that loneliness can be the price we pay for personal development. This journey, filled with challenges and adversities, is also a space for growth and strengthening of our character. Imagine a journey where each difficulty overcome makes us wiser and more decisive. Each past mistake, instead of dragging us down, fuels our burning desire not to stumble on the same stones again. Isn't it inspiring to think that even without guarantees of justice, where the good are not always rewarded or the bad punished, we still find a purpose in valuing our own essence? On this path we tread, called life, integrity becomes our compass, deciding firmly and moving forward with faith, even in the midst of uncertainty, reveals not only courage, but profound wisdom. And how can you apply this in your life? How about starting by recognizing the small victories and simple joys of everyday life? Turning them into valuable lessons is an art. Now, take a moment to reflect. How valuable would it be to look at every experience, whether good or bad, as an opportunity for learning? Imagine persevering even when failing and still finding reasons to be grateful. Don't you think that could profoundly transform the way you live? So I invite you to embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth. It's a path that requires courage to recognize your own flaws and the wisdom to discern the true intentions of the people around you. Not everyone will be cheering for your success, but knowing this strengthens you and prepares you to move forward with even more determination. How about starting today to transform every moment of loneliness into an opportunity for personal strengthening? Are you ready to discover how resilient you can be? Let's go together on this journey, learning, growing, and above all, living with integrity and gratitude. When faced with loneliness, it is essential to realize that it represents not merely a period of isolation, but rather a gateway to profound self-discovery. Often interpreted as emptiness, loneliness paradoxically reveals itself as fertile ground for our internal growth. It is in this silence and withdrawal from the chaos of daily life and external pressures that we discover a vital space for introspection and self-awareness. In this journey of personal evolution, we encounter crossroads that challenge us to evaluate our values, aspirations, and the connections we maintain with others. Although enriching, this journey can lead us down solitary paths, prompting us to detach from relationships that no longer resonate with our true selves. This distancing can represent both liberation and a source of isolation. As we distance ourselves from friendships and environments that do not reflect our emerging values, we bear witness to a significant internal transformation. However, it is precisely in this sense of desolation that true self-awareness and authenticity flourish. This process of self-questioning and voluntary isolation does not deny our need for connection. On the contrary, it revisits and redefines what we consider to be true affinities. Thus, loneliness transforms not into an abyss, but into a bridge to a deeper understanding of oneself and, consequently, of others. It provides us with the clarity to choose with whom we wish to share our true essence, strengthening genuinely resonant and meaningful bonds. Personal development then emerges as a journey of detachment and discovery. Accompanied by reflective solitude, this journey invites us to pause and listen more clearly to our own inner voice. How about considering this loneliness not as a burden, but as an invitation to reflection and growth? Are you ready to explore these less traveled paths and discover the beauty and strength that reside in your own solitude? This challenge confronts us with our insecurities, fears, and doubts, transforming them into steps toward a more resilient and authentic version of ourselves. Through this apparent loneliness, we learn to appreciate our own company to value our presence, and to recognize the strength that lies in self-acceptance and self-awareness. Thus, loneliness, far from being a mere byproduct of personal growth, reveals itself as an intrinsic and valuable condition of this process. It is the terrain upon which the structures of self-awareness, resilience, and authenticity are erected. Facing loneliness not as a lack, but as an opportunity for growth, is one of the deepest reflections we can have on our journey of personal development. It offers us the chance to emerge from this period not only with a greater understanding of who we are, but also with the wisdom of who we can become. Difficulties, when approached with a stance of resilience and learning, transcend their seemingly destructive role to become catalysts for profound transformation. They teach us to embrace impermanence, to find beauty in struggle, and to extract wisdom from pain. In this journey full of ups and downs, we are shaped to become stronger, more compassionate beings, aware of our boundless potential. We learn to dance in the rain, not just waiting for the storm to pass, but celebrating each lesson that every drop brings us. Faced with life's adversities, we encounter one of the most challenging paradoxes of human existence: the discrepancy between our expectations of deservingness and the reality unfolding before us. This gap between expectation and reality can be a source of disillusionment, but also an opportunity for deep reflection on the moral principles that guide our existence. Recognizing that good deeds are not always rewarded and that transgressions sometimes go unpunished requires considerable emotional and spiritual maturity from us. It is crucial to understand that this perception of injustice should not lead us to cynicism or resignation, but rather to a deepening understanding of what truly brings meaning to our lives. The quest for a purpose that transcends external rewards and punishments guides us on an internal journey of discovery, where the values we choose to embrace become our true compass. Acting in accordance with our principles, regardless of the consequences, is a real demonstration of integrity and courage. This choice, although it may go against conventional norms of success and social recognition, is fundamental for a genuine and authentic life. The real reward is found in the congruence between our actions and our deepest values, in the peace of mind that comes from committing to what we deem just and right. When facing the injustices of the world, we are invited to reflect on our capacity for compassion and empathy, recognizing that the good are not always rewarded nor the bad punished. Highlighting the complexity of the human condition and the importance of understanding the individual stories and struggles behind each action. This expanded view develops within us a deeper patience, both with ourselves and with others, recognizing that each person is on their own journey, often filled with invisible challenges. Facing injustices with dignity and staying true to our principles teaches us about the resilience of the human spirit and the ability to remain steadfast in the face of adversity. By learning that true power does not reside in controlling outcomes, but in holding firm to our essence, regardless of external circumstances, we understand that injustices, though painful, are essential for our moral and spiritual development. They encourage us to seek a higher purpose, to live according to our deepest values, and to cultivate a more compassionate and comprehensive understanding of life. Facing injustices with integrity and resilience allows us to overcome them, finding a peace and satisfaction that transcend the fluctuations of luck and external recognition. If this message resonates with you, invite others to join this conversation. Share, comment, engage with our community, and help us spread these ideas. Together, we can make a difference and move forward with more strength and wisdom. In the intricate paths of life, the concepts of success and failure often intertwine, revealing themselves not as antagonists, but as inseparable companions on our journey. Understanding that failure is not merely a temporary setback, but an essential precursor to success, encourages us to reassess our relationship with setbacks and adversities. Seeing failure as a necessary milestone on the path to achieving significant accomplishments is a paradigm shift that profoundly alters our way of facing challenges. This new perspective on failure as a crucial element of success promotes a deeper appreciation for persistence and resilience. The ability to remain determined, to keep striving after setbacks, becomes a precious virtue. We discover that the true essence of success lies in the continuous journey of effort and dedication, and not just in isolated moments of glory. This view emphasizes the importance of sustaining passion and enthusiasm, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Furthermore, facing failures as valuable lessons enriches our journey, offering profound insights and opportunities for personal growth. Every setback, every unexpected detour becomes an opportunity to refine our skills, clarify our goals, and strengthen our character. Times of failure, far from being terminal, form the foundations upon which we build the resilience necessary to face future challenges with more wisdom and vigor. Recognizing that success is often shaped in adversity empowers us to confront our difficulties with a perspective of learning and continuous progress. This acceptance not only transforms our journey, but redefines it, not as an endless pursuit of external triumphs, but as a deep exploration of human potential for overcoming and achievement. By embracing this philosophy, we turn every obstacle into a stepping stone, every defeat into a push forward. Therefore, by facing life with this mindset, we not only navigate its complexities with more grace, but also achieve a level of satisfaction and fulfillment that goes beyond material achievements. I invite you to reflect. How might your own experiences of failure have actually been disguised as valuable opportunities for growth? By valuing both the journey and the destination, we develop a true appreciation for challenging moments, recognizing that they prepare us for future triumphs. Thus, the relationship between success and failure reveals itself not as a confrontation between opposites, but as a harmonious dance between complementary partners. Failure, with its dark nuances and depths, provides the necessary contrast for the brightness of success, with its light and exaltation to shine with authenticity. In this dynamic interaction, we understand that success is not the opposite of failure, but its natural outcome, shaped by persistence, passion, and the ability to turn every setback into progress. Armed with this understanding, we move forward, keeping our eyes not only on the peaks of future achievements, but also on the intrinsic beauty and value of the journey itself. Navigating the sometimes turbulent waters of interpersonal relationships requires more than mere intuition. It demands deep wisdom and sharp discernment. Building trust, the cornerstone of human bonds, is an intricate process that involves both revelations and reservations. Recognizing the diversity of human intentions encourages us to adopt a stance of cautious openness. This duality does not imply emotional closure, but rather a careful choice about whom we place our trust in. The ability to discern the authenticity of others' intentions is a crucial skill, developed through experience and continuous reflection. Interpersonal relationships, rich in complexity, are fertile grounds for personal growth, but can also become scenes of disappointment when trust is given prematurely. The art of trust involves not only reading external signs, but also deep introspection, questioning the reasons for our trust, the basis of our expectations, and how our experiences and biases influence our perception of others. By honing this skill, we become more adept at establishing healthy relationships based on mutual understanding and clear intentions. Moreover, it is crucial to recognize that trust, once established, requires continuous maintenance, like a garden that demands constant care. Interpersonal relationships thrive on ongoing attention and nurturing, where transparency, open communication, and vulnerability are essential components, allowing bonds to deepen and withstand life's inevitable storms. The ability to navigate the complexities of human relationships with discernment not only protects against disappointments, but also paves the way for truly meaningful connections. Valuing the diversity of human intentions empowers us to build bridges of understanding and empathy, even in the face of significant differences. This approach, which balances openness and prudence, not only enriches our social fabric, but also strengthens each of us individually, teaching us about the limits and possibilities of the human spirit. Therefore, in the intricate fabric of interpersonal relationships, trust emerges not only as a connecting element, but as a reflection of our own complexities and aspirations. By learning to trust wisely, we not only navigate more securely through the sea of human interactions, but also tread a path of self-discovery and personal growth, discovering in trust one of the greatest testimonies of our shared humanity. In the solitary yet universal journey towards self-awareness, we discover that self-knowledge and self-esteem are like two sides of the same coin, essential for building a fulfilling and meaningful life. In a world where external validation often prevails over the recognition of our own worth, we are prompted to ask, what is the true essence of being? This constant and profound quest to understand our own depths is not just an act of introspection, but a bold challenge. It is a journey that urges us to delve into the darkest recesses of our soul, facing our fears, insecurities, and above all, our most intimate truths. This internal exploration is essential to unleash the unlimited potential that lies dormant within us, waiting to be awakened. Meanwhile, self-esteem emerges as a loving recognition of our own worth, a light that, once ignited, illuminates the path to authenticity and the courage to be who we truly are. Far from being an act of narcissism, nurturing self-love is an act of respect for our own existence. It means understanding that, despite imperfections and mistakes, we are deserving of love and compassion, both from ourselves and others. It is crucial to emphasize that building a solid self-esteem is not a task completed overnight. It requires a continuous commitment to self-recognition and acceptance, a process as challenging as it is liberating. In weaving this complex fabric of emotions and experiences, each one is called to interlace with threads of patience and perseverance the fabric of our own dignity. Reflecting on these concepts, we are led to question, how can we cultivate a more loving and understanding relationship with ourselves? The answer lies in the daily practice of self-observation and the courage to honestly confront the various facets of our being. Through this exercise of self-examination, we begin to unravel the mysteries that make us who we are, learning to value our uniqueness and celebrate our victories, even the most modest ones. Therefore, I invite everyone to embark on this odyssey of self-awareness, remembering that each step taken towards self-understanding is a step towards freedom. May we, with bravery, explore the internal paths that lead us to the recognition of our authentic value, regardless of the external voices that try to define us. And may, at the end of this journey, we not only find ourselves, but also find the peace and satisfaction that emerge from the understanding that we are enough, just as we are. As we reflect on decisions and their inevitable consequences, we are also invited to contemplate life as a complex tapestry woven with the threads of the choices we make at every moment. In this scenario, each decision, no matter how small it may seem, carries the weight of shaping our destiny, intertwining with the destinies of others in a complex and unpredictable dance. It is essential to recognize that the responsibility for our choices rests entirely upon us, a powerful reminder that we are the architects of our own reality. The freedom to choose, while empowering, also serves as a beacon underscoring the importance of carefully reflecting before charting our paths. Every decision we make is a stroke on the canvas of our existence, capable of irreversibly altering the landscape of our lives. However, even in the face of the seriousness that decision-making demands, there is beauty in impermanence and the ability to redirect our trajectories. The possibility of changing the ending of our story lies not only in major choices, but also in the small daily decisions that, accumulated, can lead to profound transformations. This understanding liberates us. We are not bound to the previous chapters of our narrative. As the popular saying goes, it is by choosing that we learn to choose. Therefore, it is through the consequences of our choices, whether positive or challenging, that we gain clarity and strength to move forward. Each outcome is a lesson, an echo of the past that guides us in the present and illuminates the future. Accepting and acknowledging the consequences of our actions is an act of courage and integrity, a crucial step in the journey of self-awareness and personal growth. When reflecting on the impact of our decisions, let us be guided by introspection and full awareness of the reverberations our choices can cause. May we embrace uncertainty with confidence, aware that, although we cannot predict the future, we have the power to influence it through our actions. And may, at the end of this introspective journey, we look back not with regret, but with the serenity of those who have chosen with heart and mind aligned, forging an authentic path that resonates with our deepest values. Let us begin with self-awareness, as Socrates advised us with "Know thyself." This ancient adage is the foundation upon which we build the temple of our existence. It is not just about identifying our preferences or aversions, but diving into the depths of our being, understanding our strengths, weaknesses, and above all, our intrinsic worth. It is an invitation to accept who we are with all our imperfections and recognize that at the core of our being lies a unique beauty worthy of love and acceptance. As we move forward, we enter the realm of decisions and their consequences. Each choice we make is like casting a stone into a calm lake. The ripples spread, affecting not only our path, but also the paths of those around us. As Robert Frost aptly said, "Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." I encourage you not to make decisions hastily, but with reflection and awareness, recognizing the power each choice has to shape the course of our lives. Last, but certainly not least, comes gratitude and contentment. We live in a world that constantly seduces us with the promise of more possessions, more success, more happiness. However, as Marcel Proust reminds us, the real voyage of discovery consists not in seeking new landscapes, but in having new eyes. Gratitude allows us to see the world and our lives with these new eyes, recognizing the beauty and abundance already present. Cultivating gratitude is choosing to focus on what we have, not on what we lack, finding joy and satisfaction in the daily blessings we often take for granted. So as we navigate the sometimes turbulent waters of life, let us seek self-awareness, make conscious decisions, and cultivate an attitude of gratitude and contentment. Remember, life is not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And in every step of that journey, there is an opportunity to grow, learn, and find joy. Diving into the journey of work and dedication is like embarking on a mapeless adventure, with passion serving as the compass that guides each step into the unknown. This approach transforms work from a mere duty into an authentic expression of the inner fire that drives us, lighting the way toward the realization of our boldest dreams. Imagine that each workday is a brushstroke on a blank canvas. At first, these marks may seem meaningless, scattered without a defined plan. However, with persistence and dedication, these lines begin to connect, sketching outlines that gradually reveal a unique masterpiece. This process is not free of challenges. There will be days when storms of doubts and uncertainties try to suffocate the flame of passion. But it is precisely in this struggle with adversity that our character is forged, like iron in the heat of the forge. Passion for work pushes us to surpass the ordinary, to explore uncharted territories in search of innovative achievements. When we cultivate a true love for what we do, every obstacle overcome and every progress, no matter how small, becomes a source of satisfaction and pride. It is not just about meeting goals and objectives, but about valuing each step of the way, recognizing that in the grand scheme of life, true success lies in continuous growth and learning, the fruits of constant effort. Therefore, I invite everyone to dive enthusiastically into the sometimes turbulent waters of dedication to work. Let your passion illuminate your journey, brightening the path even in the darkest nights. Do not fear setbacks, for they are the ones that shape resilience and strength, essential qualities in the pursuit of excellence. Remember that every success story is also a plot of failures, mistakes, and new beginnings. It is these moments, often hidden from the eyes of others, that give true authenticity to your personal journey. So hold on to your passions with all your might and dedication, aware that it is in perseverance and hard work that not only extraordinary results are achieved, but above all, extraordinary individuals are shaped. Thank you for accompanying me this far. Subscribe to the channel and share this video with those seeking a more fulfilling and meaningful life. May you all find inspiration and guidance in your journeys.